What's going on, guys? It's Mark from M3 Finish Mobile Detailing, and today we're doing a first-time customer, and these are the questions I'm going to ask them. So for one, I ask them, what do you want me to focus on? So for instance, if they say, hey, my headliner's dirty, we'll pay attention to the headliner more, get more time on that. And then for the interior, I always ask them when I start the car, I adjust it, see what it looks like, and then I'll tell them, hey, do you want the car to be shiny or natural? Just because some clients, they have cars and they want it to be a natural shine, or they don't want anything on the surface. So I always ask the customer if they want shiny or matte. When I say shiny, we just put a water-based dressing on the interior for the plastics to look like a mild shine. So when we do clean everything, sometimes people that detail, they use an all-purpose cleaner. And I don't know if you can see right here, maybe it's from the window tint that they got applied on, but you see these drip marks right here. So the reason why we ask if you want it shiny, like a mild shine, the shine kind of hides that stuff. But sometimes people do not want any mild shine or any shine at all. So yeah, we'll clean it and leave it as is. And then the third thing we asked about, like, all right, so this one is going to get an outside wash as well. So we always ask them, do you want your tires to be shined? Just because some people, just our previous client, they don't like tire shine at all. They think of Armor All or it kicks up. And we educate the customer saying it's a water-based dressing. When we do apply it, we use Decked Out from Shine Supply. And it's a water-based dressing. Gives you a clean shine. And then after when we're done, we level it out so we don't get the kick up right here on the side. Other than that, yeah. So this one's gonna be a full interior detail. This one's gonna get shampooed, steam cleaned, vacuumed, everything blown out, everything dressed in the inside. It's not too bad, but I always like to pay attention to detail. So it's gonna take me some time. Approximately, it take me about 2 hours to 3 hours tops, and we're charging around 250 bucks just for the inside, and then for the outside around $75, just because she wants to do a light protect on the outside as well. So yeah, we'll get it going, man.
And how you get this customer?
So this customer reached out to me. I think she hit me up on Instagram, and then we started exchanging information like that, and then we booked finally with her. I know she wanted to do it, like, I think the week before, but it was like raining and stuff, so now it's the perfect time. Actually, it's going to rain on on Monday, huh? So I mean, she wants it super clean, so we're focusing on the inside majority, so that's the good thing. And then the outside gets like everything basic with the light protect on the outsides. Yeah, so let me know if it rains in the area. What do you guys do? And if you guys still detail, or you guys got something else on the side. Drop it down in the comments below, and let's get it going, man. So the first thing we're gonna do is blow out the interior. I feel like it's the most efficient way to detail. So what I do, I just take out the floor mats. We're gonna blow them out, cuts on time for vacuuming, and then blow all the nooks and crannies, and then we'll start vacuuming from there. I know some people are gonna say, oh man, in the comments, why is he blowing it out? It's to loosen the debris and cut down on vacuuming time. I know some people that don't detail or do it for like a side thing. They don't do this as much because they think all the dust is gonna get everywhere and etc. But we're gonna be detailing the whole car anyways. So we don't really have to focus on all the debris because everything's gonna get cleaned thoroughly. Another trick too, a lot of people forget underneath here, there's a lot of debris that always hangs inside here. So what I do, I come through and blow it out. Say if they eat Doritos or some chips or anything like that, we'll get that out of there. Floor mats is always the dirtiest. And from here, you can just even see how much dirt there is inside. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, I can see that.
But that's a lot of dirt that's just sitting in the inside. So that's the reason why we blow it out too. And then for the stuff, personal stuff, they did remove a majority of the stuff in the car, but say like electronics and anything like that, just stuff them in there for now, and then we'll pay attention to it later on. We don't want to damage anything or lose anything. Make sure to tell your clients to remove everything from the inside, just because, say for instance, they may misplace something, you don't want to get blamed for that. So definitely always say, hey, like, you have any personal belongings, make sure to take them out the vehicle. And yeah, you don't want to lose anything on the floor. Say if I did put it on the floor, worst case scenario, and it rolls off or something, you step on it, you know, it's a liability. So make sure they have everything cleared out.
All right, Mark, quick question for you. When dealing with first-time clients, like you mentioned, they like this, they might not like that. Have you ever tried air fresheners? What's your experience and opinion with that? Yeah,
so we only have an enzyme cleaner, and we do have one. Well, actually, we have two enzyme cleaners from Cool Breeze from Shine Supply, and then another one for pet urine. So if anybody spills in the, or actually if anybody pees in the car, such as the dogs or etc., it neutralizes that smell and gets that smell out of the car. But other than that, we don't use any air fresheners. It's weird because when I first started detailing, I bought we're going back to chemical guys. I went to chemical guys. I bought like bubble gum, new car scent, leather scent, cherry, vanilla. They had like, I don't know, they have some weird ones. They even had like one called like beer. It smelled like beer, it's weird. But anyways, I bought all of them at one point and wasted so much money on it. And I always ask people, hey, do you want an air freshener? And they're like, nah, I don't like it. So through time, like a lot of people do not really, I guess, prefer air fresheners. There's some people that have JDM cars that like the blue squash and stuff. So they do use that sometimes, but it's really rare. So all of our chemicals do have a certain smell to it. So it does smell fresh in the car, but we're not trying to aim or put any air fresheners in the car. We're trying to clean it, sanitize it, remove any odors from the vehicle, and then so we don't have to fill it up with air fresheners. I know maybe some of you guys hopped in your buddy's car, it smells like super like strong black ice, and it's not appealing. You know, it smells good for the person, but say for me as a detailer, putting a lot of black ice on someone's car, I'm like, oh man, come on. So I don't know. Drop it down in the comments below if you ever had someone that smelled like cologne, like heavy cologne. It's not the vibe, man. So I take that to this. So yeah, we're gonna start vacuuming. Let me get it going. So right now we're gonna get the inside vacuum. And you can see when I start vacuuming, the dirt just lifts up and everything is not stuck into the fabric. It picks up nicely just because of that first step we did is a blowout. So yeah, we're just gonna do a quick vacuuming. We're not trying to get everything because I always do a second vacuum anyways. So I'm gonna just do a light vacuum on the whole car, get the majority of the debris, and then after that start focusing on the detailing part while the steamer builds up.
So Mark, dealing with first-time customers, how do you set expectations?
What I do, I kind of tell the client, I'm like, you try to educate them on, say for instance, they have a lot of stains on the vehicle, it hasn't been taken care of for a long time, you have to have realistic expectations. You got to tell them like, hey, some stains won't come off. If you oversell them on things and you don't deliver, there's going to be a conflict. So what I do, I just tell them I under deliver, and if I overachieve it, then it's perfect. You did a great service. So I always tell people when detailing, I'm like, it's going to come out really clean, thorough. Some of the stains won't come out just because you don't know what it is. Say for instance, they spill like oil, like from like, I don't know, to say from, they have a light beige seat and they spill like Chinese food on the seat. It's not going to go away just because it's oil, it's stained it already, and it's been on there for a long time. So you just want to educate your customers about it before doing this service. Education and communication is key through having, I guess, best customer service. So you always want to tell them, hey, this is this, this is this. You guys both have an understanding.
Now, Mark, have you ever had a first-time customer be like, oh, the detail, can you remove that dent too?
Yeah, we'll have like clients like say like, just for instance, like, oh, can this get buffed out, whatever, and you just got to tell them like, nah, it's not going to get buffed out. We have a guy that specializes in mobile or shop that could take care of it for you. You always give them a referral for that person to handle the situation. But yeah, sometimes people they're not educated, so like there'll be a deep scratch here, and then they're like, oh, can this be buffed out, and there's no paint on it. But remember, we have two different mindsets. There's a consumer mindset and then a professional mindset. The consumer thinks like the professional could do everything, but the professional knows his limits, and yeah, that's why there's different people that have different professions, because everybody has their own thing.
Now, Mark, have you ever showed up to a customer and they completely misunderstood what package they got?
Yeah, so actually, we had a client a long time ago, probably like 3 years ago when I was detailing. She was like, hey, how much would you charge for inside and out car detail? And then I was like, oh, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a basic vacuum, wipe down, etc.? Yeah, so I go to the client's house, go there, and it was like a last minute kind of thing. Go there, she had a car, whatever. She had a Range Rover. You know, it was an older model, but it's super, super dirty. And she thought $75 I meant I would shampoo, wax it, ceramic coat it, etc. And I had to explain to her. I showed her the website, everything on the website. That's why if you guys don't have a website, make sure you have a website or have some kind of menu, because the miscommunication thing as well. So you don't want to tell her, oh, well, he said 75, he said, you know, and then you have to do it. So you're like, oh, this is my website, this is my pricing, this is what it comes with, etc. I did send it to her, but she thought it was something else. So I don't know. But yeah, with that being said, she said, oh no, I can't have you do that. Like for the price that she wanted, we actually quoted her for what services she really needed. And she said, oh no, I know I could go take it to car wash. Okay, cool. So, you know, it was last minute kind of thing, but like going back to this when I was like starting out, communication is always key. So make sure you're very transparent. Make sure when you do any details, know exactly what they're looking for, quote them right, ask them, hey, can you give me pictures inside and outside the vehicle? So you could kind of quote them from there, build a price, have a understanding how long it's going to take me. For instance, there's one time I did an interior detail for a Volkswagen Bug. It was a slow time, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it for like 200 bucks, whatever. But I get there not knowing, I didn't have any pictures or anything like that. So I get there, that car was full of pet hair where you couldn't even see the floor. And it took me 6 hours and like 50 minutes to detail that car. And I had a worker as well, so I had to pay the worker, expenses, etc. And dude, man, I think, yeah, you kind of took it as a loss. And you can't really tell the customer like, hey, you know, actually, because you already quoted them, they're like, oh, it goes back to, oh, he said, you know? So it's like, what do you do? So you have to just do it. So always, when everybody that's detailing or getting into detail, make sure you ask for pictures, see what it looks like, and then you could kind of go from there, like, oh, it's going to take me 4 hours, 5 hours, I should charge this, and etc. So drop it down in the comments below if you guys ever had a situation like that. Did you guys stay or go, or did you try to communicate with the customer and get more a higher price in a sense? Drop it down in the comments below, and then yeah, we'd like to see you guys' stories. So for the inside, what I'm going to do, well, so I got the steamer plugged in. It takes about 45 minutes to get it all ready to go. So what I'm going to do is use Fabric RX. It's in a Shine Spine bottle. My other bottle broke, so this is what I'm using right now, just for something fast. I don't have time to go to the detail shop, and they're like free bottles anyways, they're empty. So what I'll do is I'm going to spray the fabric with Fabric RX. This is like to get any, say for instance, if there's any like stains or something like that, it could kind of help with it. And then I have Super Spot from Shine Spot as well for other stains. So what right now I'm doing, this helps get rid of the browning. So I don't know if you ever did a car and you extract it in, and then the brownness keeps coming up and up and up. This will kind of prevent it. So what I'm gonna do, it's an older car. If I do extract it or steam it, I don't want that browning effect. So what I'm gonna do is keep spraying. All right, so I grab a couple microfiber towels. I got a Scrub Ninja, and then I got a Detail Factory brush. This is what I'm gonna do. It's called bulking it. So what I do while the steamer is going, you don't wanna wait until the steamer, it takes about like 30 minutes. So what I do, I just spray the surface down. Never wanna spray a lot of moisture or a lot of product in here because you can have electrical issues. Some people just apply like this and scrub, but it's too long. So I spray a nice amount. Scrub the surface, flat areas first. And then after, I'm gonna get my brush, spray the brush right here, and this is my edge work. Get all the edges. And the things that you don't get, the steamer is gonna get for you anyway, so, but try to do the best job to get everything. The cool thing about this one, we're using leather and surface cleaner from Shine Supply. This one can be, like I said, you could clean it, and it has UV rays protectant inside of it. So you can leave it like a standalone, you cleaned it, and it's protected, which is pretty cool. A lot of the other ones, they just clean, not really necessarily protect. So if you wanted to leave it by itself, you could do it.
Hey Mark, first time customers, first time people who have ever got detail, don't really know how to act. For example, you ever have a first time customer just stare at you while you detail?
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah.
But what do? Do you tough it out? Do you throw hints? Do you should have tell them, hey bro, you could go inside?
Yeah, we had a client that used to, every Saturday, we used to detail his car or maintenance it. And he used to pull out his lawn chair. And he used to watch us from the garage while we detail the car. And it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable, I ain't gonna lie, just cause like, he just stares at us. And I don't know, maybe he didn't trust us at the time. You know, I don't know, he wanted to see how we worked. But then now he just goes, we still have other clients, so now he just goes inside. He trusts our work, he doesn't even bother. But at first minute, I was like, oh God, he's just staring at me. His eyeballs burning my skin. Nah, but yeah.
Dang, how about this? You ever have a first time customer who's going through a therapy session with you? Just venting, telling you about their life problems?
Yeah, we did have a client like that. It was cool though, like you kind of build with the client. So I like when we get into it, like, you know, but then sometimes you just gotta remember you have a thing, like say for instance, you have another detail to do. If it's at the end of the day and they want to talk to you, just like this, we'll just be talking while I'm working, kind of thing. So But it's cool to, it's always good thing to know your clients, and you know, maybe you could be that person that you don't know what they're going through in life. You know, maybe they don't have no one to talk to. They want to just talk to somebody. It's always good thing to have an ear. Just listen to people. Sometimes people just want someone to listen to them, you know? So right now, spray a little bit of moisture inside and our little detail, all this crumbs and soda, whatever. For a crisp look, this is what we're doing. We're bulking it down, and then we're gonna hit it with the steamer right now to like get a like better finish. Yeah, so right now we're drying off the car. After drying off the car, I'm gonna hit it with some SI2 topper, ceramic topper, shine the tires, do a thorough inspection on the exterior. As far as the inside, it's complete. I already double checked it. And it's looking pretty good, man. We got it dressed up, everything extracted, carpet lines, steam clean. Super happy with the results. So yeah, that's about it. And then yeah, we're just wrapping it up right now. Yeah, so when I'm done with this, the whole thing, like the whole detail, I call them outside, make sure, well, they come outside, and then we'll do a walkthrough. So like, all right, so we finished up with your vehicle. Is there anything you want to check before I head out? Make sure I got everything. If you want me to hit anything, do all the final touches. And then sometimes we'll look through it. Oh, can you hit this spot? Or, you know, something like that. And then we'll go from there and see if they're happy with it. And then, yeah, we just collect payment. And if they like our service, we'll tell them to give us a review or support us on any other platform that we're on. So wrapping up the video, and that's how I handle first-time clients that get their cars detailed to us. If you guys have any other questions, any suggestions, drop it down in the comments below. Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it.